is always the ones you would die for. If you wanna sleep, then I guess you can snore. Only my loved ones, that's who I do it for. Don't get out of my skin while you on my bad side for. Meet me at the top, meet me at the top, whoa. Meet me at the top, meet me at the top, whoa. Girl, let's go. Oh, in that water, girl, let's flow.
We are back, y'all. What's up, Anjanette Speaks? How y'all doing? Listen, I am too excited right now. Okay, let me get my little self together on YouTube. Listen, we is live and direct in the building. Okay, I am Anjanette Speaks. Welcome. Hey, y'all. Hey, what's up? Listen, it's been a minute. It's been some months. So I've been taking care of my daddy. And I think I might have shared that with y'all, but I was taking care of my dad. I've been taking care of him for a minute, but he passed away on, let's see, the 16th of this month. He passed away. He transitioned, went to sea and went to be with the Lord. And I'm not sad about it. Probably the first time ever that I haven't been sad, but I just feel like my daddy's in a better place. And I know he is. Like, he's in a better place. I'm trying to make sure I get on YouTube. I should have did this beforehand. So he's in a better place, and I praise the Lord for what he did, in transitioning my dad, because it was time. My daddy was suffering, and it was really hard. And so I'm excited about what God is doing, and I just had to get back on the cycle. Like, I had to get back to doing me. I put my life on hold for a little while to focus on, my daddy, his health, see if we could get him better. He died of Parkinson's. And so it's really been it was a difficult journey. It was really difficult. And I had to put like everything on hold and just do what I needed to do. I don't know why I can't go live. Let me see. Y'all know we finna do this. We finna do like everybody else be doing when they on live. Oh, we got a guest. We got somebody coming on. Who's in the back seat? Is there a back seat drop? Do I have a co-pilot today? I don't know. Let me see. We are back. Let me see. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. If I don't say that, she gonna get mad at me. Bring on in the building. What's happening? Listen, I'm gonna be in trouble. I already know I'm in trouble. I already know. I ain't ready. Nothing. But guess what? We finna do this and be done with it. I gotta tell brother that I'm on live because he is just blowing me up. So we're not gonna worry about that right now. So listen, I am excited. I'm excited. So I'm back. I was telling the audience that my father passed away. He transitioned on Sunday, the 16th. Yeah. And so I was letting them know that I kind of had put my life on hold for a minute to get him together, and he transitioned and went to be with the Lord. And now I'm back.
Now we back.
Listen,
or is this Anjanette Speaks page?
Yeah, this is Anjanette Speaks.
Okay.
This is Anjanette Speaks page. And this is what we're doing tonight. And we're doing random conversation. What we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna do what we do on the phone. I like that kind of stuff. We just talk about whatever we want to talk about. We do what we do. Say what we say,
right.
And then get the people engaged. Listen, y'all do me a favor. If you are on, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. So I'm going to do a little bit of liking and subscribing too. So grab your phone and
see. How are you?
Grab your phone And we're going to like, share, and subscribe, okay?
Yes.
Like
Share it.
the
I'm
post.
not seeing
Yeah,
it.
share. Y'all share. Y'all share.
Is it the YouTube channel?
Yeah, I'm not on YouTube. I couldn't
You
get
on
on
your
there.
Facebook?
Yeah, I'm on my Facebook.
Okay, for some reason I'm not seeing it. So share it if you can, and then I'll share it.
Yes. Okay, let me see. It's on Anjanette Speaks.
That's good. Hey V, I'm glad you're wonderful. We're gonna be talking about some good things. So definitely talk to some people and ask your questions, girls. We about to get into it, and we don't
We
have a good
about to
old
get
time.
into it, y'all. We about to get into it. Let's see. So I'm trying to see if I can find my Anjanette Speaks page. I'm on here. Let me see. I'm not gonna waste too much time on it. If I don't see it, I don't see it.
Yeah, it's just I subscribe, but it's not showing.
Yeah,
If
it's
not, we can
not.
just regroup.
Yeah, we'll regroup and deal with it. We'll get on it when we get on it. Hello, V. How you
Right. Then
doing?
we
Thank
definitely
you,
share.
V.
No,
Y'all share.
I'm
Cause see,
gonna
I can't
share.
find myself. Y'all share, like, subscribe, do what you
I
do.
see you and don't see the live video. That's what I'm tripping about.
Me neither. Endure entertainment. Let me see. Um, y'all gotta find myself. Anjanette Speaks.
That's movie. You gotta
Find
find
myself.
yourself.
I'm like, so
You
where
gotta
is it
find.
again? I gotta find myself. Where is Anjanette Speaks
So
at?
what are we doing now? What we gonna be talking about today? Did you
Girl,
tell
listen.
everybody about the topic?
Girl, listen,
What we
because we
gonna
got
be talking
we got 4, 5 topics, girl. We got 4, 5 topics. So check this out. Look, we gonna talk about is can save women be online or save men and women, can they date online? Talk about that.
Okay,
And
that's
then we're
good.
gonna talk about what was the other one? Hold on, oh if I just put it in the description. It was if the same people can date online. Oh, and single people giving married people and relationship advice.
Right. Okay, that's
I
good.
had posted that, and I stirred the hornet's nest with that, baby. I stirred the
Yeah.
people that don't never comment unless they disagreeing. Yeah, that's when I know I hit a nerve. When I
Oh
certain
yeah, they
people I
was
don't hear from
private. They
unless
was
they
private.
disagreeing with them. Yeah, so yeah, that was
Oh yeah,
good.
they was talking.
Yeah, that was good. And so yeah, so I was like, you know what? Let me stir up the hornet's nest a little bit more and find out what's going on. Listen, first of all, let me back up and introduce my sister, my guest, my co-host, my rider, Jania Moore is in the building, the fire starter. Now come on, fire starter. I need you to do your thing. Come on.
I know you gotta put my name up there. Hey y'all, my name is Jania Moore, also known as the
Hey!
Fire Starter. My job is to ignite and motivate. It's to help stir up the gifts in others. Look, trust me, I can't even help it. That's just what I do. And I am on Anjanette Speaks, y'all. Come on. We're about to talk about some things. If y'all thought we was going to be extra turkey today, listen, I even got my see-through shirt on to be me. I'm going to be me. I'm going to pray in the morning. But
Y'all want to hear some
I'm going to be
preaching?
Jania. I'm about to get all of this. Because listen, I'm going to go ahead and, man, we're going to get to this. Okay? We're going to get to it. Because I'm tired. I'm single. I'm saved. But I'm a woman. And my problem is this. Either the men are afraid of me or I'm afraid of them. Hello, somebody. For the people in the back. Either they afraid of me, they thinking I got all this stuff together, or that I'm a pastor, if they even know that, or they just know that I'm saved, or they know I'm a good woman. I'm not out here in these streets, that over there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't them syllables, right?
Right.
I'm not in the tools outside. I'm in the house, right? So either that's the issue, or they are too aggressive, because I like a man, okay? Listen, I don't like the men with the fingernail polish on and their lashes is longer than mine. I like a man,
right?
Okay? A man's man. he a little bit musty. He's so manly. You know what I'm saying? Man, I like a man. He done sweated it off. You know, I like to smell it good, but sometimes they sweating a little bit, man. You know, I mean, his cologne shouldn't smell better than my perfume. Like his body wash shouldn't be so exuding the manliness out of him. I mean, I'm talking about a man when they walk through that door, all the femininity in me just gets excited. You know, I like a man. But I have found that they have been sometimes too terrible. Hey, Jermaine, what up, bro? What up?
Did he come on?
They haven't. Yeah, I see you. Hey, y'all. They have. What I've noticed is some males have been too aggressive. And I am very much ladylike. Listen, all this is soft and fluffy, okay? I am very much ladylike, but I have found that some have been too aggressive. And when I mean aggressive, not only in physical sense, because we only look at that side sometimes, but we don't pay attention to the emotional aggressiveness. The manipulation, the dominating control is like, yeah, you got me, but cool, I ain't going nowhere. We good.
Right.
Me or be domineering, right? So those have been my issues. And so let's talk. And I guess my question is to the expert that is Anjanette Speaks, right? So me being a single,
call me the relationship expert.
You know what I'm saying? Me being a godly woman, right? That is desiring a man that is either will save or love God, right? What is the balance? Because I'm from Chicago. Listen, I'm used to. I like the thug-ish. You ain't quite on the corner.
Girl, listen.
Right? I need a protector. You know what I'm saying? I like a minute. So what? How can I find someone that's a balance? Like you gonna pray for me, and then you will pop out for me too. You know what I'm saying?
Get that click clack for me.
Okay. Stop the truck. You know what I'm saying? I drive you too, right? You know, I just want to make sure. So I think that has been my challenge because I've never really dated men in the church. Most of the males I have dated has been outside, right? Okay, can I find somebody in the parking lot of the church? You know what I'm saying? Get a close to the house.
Here's the thing. I think what we do as Christian women, we got to understand that most men that believe in God probably don't go to church. Right? They probably don't. And it could be one or two reasons. It could be that they don't go to church because they just haven't found a church home, or they don't go to church because, you know, they don't like church, or they feel like they can't find nobody to follow, or they be like, man, I'm not supposed to follow them. They just won't. So when we're asking a man, you know, do you have a relationship with God? I think that's the most intimate question that we can probably ask them, right? And you will find out, I think, that while we are hooked on the man that go to church all the time, right? But what about the man that just believes in God? He just believes in Christ, and he has those moral principles. I think the reason why we're even looking for a man in church is because we really want a man with high moral value. We really want a man that's morally sound. That's what we're really looking for. But we feel like the guy that's morally sound is probably in church. But a lot of times that's not true.
Because for one, most males are not even in church. That's number one. But to add to what you were saying is, for me, in order for you to lead me, I have to know who's leading you. Because there's a lot of males that want to be in that leadership position. I have no problem with submitting. Listen, make some decisions up in here. Okay, make some deals while you're making them.
Please make the decision.
Listen, and I can sit and I can look pretty and I can just cater to you and I can clean and I can just prance around and just look beautiful. Hey, big me, right? But the concern with giving my life to you, I think men don't understand that. Like you expect us women to automatically give my life and everything about me to you, and I don't know where you're taking us. if the notion for saved women is, okay, if you love God, then I know those principles that you should be somewhat following or be governed by. So therefore, I have an idea on where we may be going. But outside of the church is like, but it's challenging. So I say that to say to the men, you have to let, in order for us to give our life to you, once again, we could be a single mother, like I'm a single mother, I have 3 boys, right? Even if they grow and and it's just me, still, it's my life. I have to give it and I have to submit under to you, your leadership. But I have to know that you're not taking me off a cliff.
Right. And so here's the thing. Do we submit to a boyfriend or do we submit to a husband? Right.
That's what, but that's a settled thing.
When do we start submitting? Right. When do we, and then submission goes both ways, right? So while I would love, right, to be in my relationship and he make all the decisions, sometimes you're going to get someone that is good at one thing but not good at the other. That's why I'm here to help, right? So maybe he is not, he can make good decisions, but he's not good with money. I need to be the one that takes care of the money and go with him on the decisions and meet him halfway. My cousin told me the other day, he said, women expect us to lead, but then we need some guidance too. He was like, so like, I want to know, I want to take you, go get you this house, or I want to do whatever, right? But I need to know, what side of town do you want to live on? What do you want? What is it that you want? I don't want to make all the decisions for you. I want it to be a mutual effort. You don't submit to no boyfriend. You submit to your man or your husband. Okay, daddy.
But see, but that's, so I hear that, right? What Mr. Jermaine just said. You don't submit to no boyfriend, your man, your husband, meaning y'all have established a relationship, a covenant, agreement, or whatever, right?
Right.
But men won't even allow you to get to that point if they don't see the characteristics of you that you have the ability to do that.
So here's the thing.
They'll keep you at bay, right? They keep you on arm's length, or they'll put you in this filler type of position. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
well, he gotta be looking. Men will compartmentalize you.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And you don't know what compartment you get in. Men will look at you. You've been a stone cold hoe all your life. A man will look at you and be like, that's my wife, I'll marry her.
Won't even care.
A woman won't even care. A woman that is saved herself, he'll put her over in a corner with just a friend. So here's the thing. What we're looking for
years, and they don't want that
right. What we're looking for, though, is a man that sees who we are. When a man finds a wife, he already found a wife. I'm already a wife.
Right.
Go ahead. I already qualify in the way that he needs me. Right? Because every man don't want a woman that cook, clean, and some men want a hustler. Some men want, a woman that is out traveling. They want all kinds of things. You got to find somebody that's good for you. And I think when we're looking for someone and we're dating around, we need to have a clear understanding about where we're going and what we want to do. And then what's your time frame? Like my thing was, what is my time frame on a relationship? Like, how long am I going to stay before I want to be somebody's wife? And then I got to the place where it was cool to act like I was getting married and to walk around with the ring and all that stuff. But then when it came down to really like marrying this person, I'm like, I don't think I want to submit to him, right? Because you start thinking about that. Like, I don't know if I don't like the way. So I said that to say, to answer your question in reference to finding a boyfriend and men putting you in a category and all that, it's simply being who you are, right? Embodying yourself. You don't have to sell yourself to nobody, because the man that's for you gonna see you regardless. He gonna see you in the grocery store with your pants on, with your little shirt. You just ran to go get something with that little chocolate stain on and he gonna be like, this is it right here. Cause he done already dressed you up in his head. He done already put braids in your hair. He done already did all that. He done put lashes on your face. He done did just like we look at a dude and be like, dang, he look good in a suit.
Right.
And you like, I ain't got on nothing, but they do the same thing. And I think a lot of times for Black women in church, we don't put ourselves out there to be found. We hiding in church. We hiding. We don't go nowhere but to eat with our fat behinds. Stomach super out. That's how we do. We go eat. We come home and we don't do nothing else. We can't go to no lounge because we say we can't go to the club because we say we can't go to poetry spots because we say we can't go listen to loud music because we say I need us to get free in Jesus.
I am so glad that I have been delivered from religion and from manipulation, domination, and control. Because I was the absolute one that never did nothing, wasn't listening to secular music, wasn't watching shows. I was doing was read my Bible. I was so churchy, I could not say a sentence without saying God said, literally. Now, I would like to get back there biblically, but I'm so glad that I have learned a balance because it takes that. You have to have a balance in life. Now, I mean, we'll hit up a comedy club, okay? I like to play pool. We can go bowling. We can go out, fly somewhere, take a trip somewhere. I want to live my life more abundantly.
Yes. Because Jesus came for me to have life and have it more abundantly. But now I'm behind closed doors because I don't want to live my life because I'm afraid of what people told me was fun. But listen, single ladies, if you want to go find you a man, you need to go where men are. Okay? They like sports. They like cigar lounges. They like pool halls. They like where they like to go. They like Walmart. They like Walmart. They don't go to Target. We go to Target. They like Walmart. They like, watch this. They like little kid events, like the little Pop Warner events. Yes. Them coaches be single, y'all. Go out there. Go showing all your glory, girl. You been prayed up, been in your closet, closed up, asking Jesus to find you a man. He said, "Get them a Southern man."
Hey, at this point.
And be open. Like, okay, for real, be open. Now, I'm using myself as an example. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm no expert. I just accidentally stumbled up and got chose. Like, oh, wait a minute. But the thing that I can say is that I didn't have any restrictions. I didn't say, oh, I'm not gonna get on no plane and go see no man, or I'm not finna go da. I didn't do that because at the end of the day, if I wanted to pursue something with this man and he lives a certain amount of way, I had to figure it out.
Yeah.
I wasn't worried about it.
Because I have been invited. I have had people buy tickets and I reneged. Like, ain't fool with this one. I've done because I came from a so hands-on structured environment, but now I had to open up. And I hope y'all hearing us have this conversation. I literally had to open up and I said, God, wherever my husband is, I am willing to go. No, I don't necessarily want to go back to Chicago. Hello. But I am open to receive someone else out of my house because of my environment, right? And you have to be willing. So for you have to be willing to go. And it feels good when it's safe and comfortable. It feels good to get out of that environment, out of this cloud that is a pressure of whatever looks like, So,
and then like people give me advice like, oh, I don't know that you should go to him first. Oh, I don't know that, what if he a human sex trafficker and all this? Well, see, please keep in mind, I talked to the man for 3 months on the phone. Like, this is, I FaceTimed him. Like, this is not that, right? And I did take precautionary measures. I have friends there. I have, people that if I needed to get away, I rented a car. There were things that I did that he probably don't realize I did. You know what I'm saying? That if I needed to get away from him, I did get away from him, right?
Yeah.
And protect myself. But it was the best decision I made to do it.
Yeah.
Ever. Right? Because I don't like meeting, I don't do inboxing and all that. I don't do talking to men on inbox. I don't do that. That ain't my thing. And I usually don't even pay them people no attention. But for him, it's something different, right? And I always tell people I did not like him because I was hurt. And I didn't want no man because I had been hurt. I was hurt. And I just wanted to nurse my little heart back together and leave him alone and go.
Talk. So let's talk about hurt, because hurt goes both ways when it comes to male and female. So how do we as women handle a male that has been broken his hurt? Because sometimes that is a whole nother frustration. Oh, I've been hurt. I don't know how many guys that said that they like me or have interest in me, but talking about they was hurt by such and such. Dude, I'm not bringing up dude that hurt me. Like, I be feeling like I don't want to hear it. Like, I promise you.
No, you listen. You gotta hear it. No, you gotta. It starts with being his friend. His homegirl will hear it. You gotta hear it. Because I don't
want to be his friend.
You gotta be his friend. That's the only way. You gotta be his homegirl. That's the only way. Because I'm gonna tell you this.
Got no friends.
Because guess what? If you're not his homegirl, then that's where they get the work wives. I ain't playing no work wife. Ain't nobody finna come bring my man no sandwich, no nothing. I'm his homegirl, his counselor, his dog, his everything.
I disagree, because you can be the homegirl and you can play it safe all you want. He'll end up with that floozy and that is demanding or whatever, and they end up going with the okie doke and fall for the thing all over again. So, you get what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is, you want to maybe we don't take friendship. Maybe let's say this. You always want to.
I get it, the conversation, and you want to hear it. What I'm saying is, okay, you keep talking about you don't want to move forward in a relationship with me because you've been hurt by these people. I have a problem with that, because therefore you're stuck, and I can't stay stuck with you. I'm moving forward.
Right. So now in his case, with that guy, you can't help him.
Right.
See past that, right? When a person is hurt, you can't help them see past it unless they give you the opportunity to do that. That's all that is to it. Now, I've dated people. Baby was hurt. I mean, he had a previous relationship before me, and his feelings was hurt and all of that. And I had to give him the space to talk about his feelings and his safety. I had to. So while I want to hear about this chick? No. Sick of hearing about her. Understand me? For real. Tired of hearing about her. Don't want to hear about her no more ever in life. I will beat her up.
Mention her again.
On your face. Say her. Both of y'all. I beat both of y'all up.
But the difference was there is he was willing to move forward. And some men will sit there and drag you along emotionally, thinking he gonna move forward, and he absolutely not. Like, I think for women, we got to be very careful, especially in our older age, not to waste time. No, I don't necessarily want to get married next week, but I don't have time to waste with somebody that is not certain, does not know what he wants, may not know how to get there, but he got to know who he is. Men, it's something about a man that knows who he is, even in his flaws. We will take you flaws. We will take your imperfections. If you're still confident and you know who you are and your abilities, I can work with that.
Right.
But I can't work you're uncertain of who you are as a man and your being. Like they talk about, even let's go biblical, because it just applies. Even with Adam, Eve did not come to Adam, had a purpose. So a lot of men are out here dingling and dangling, playing games or whatever, but they have no purpose. So what can I do with it? I'm
Right.
a purpose filler, period.
Right. That's what I do. Right. So and that's the
what
question. I think, and then two, men are great at this. Men, this is something that in dating, I paid attention to dudes. They are great at this. They are great at saying, yeah, I like her, but that's not exactly what I'm looking for. Moving on. Right. They good at that. We want to stick around and hang on and see where he going and ride on with him. I'm gonna tell you something. The most frustrating thing in the world is hanging with a lost man. Trying to hang in there with somebody that's lost and going in different directions. They one minute they this, the next minute they that. They just flying on the whim. It's the most frustrating thing. So, and that's the same thing with a man. If he knows who he is at the core, that's what we're looking for, right?
That's all we're
looking for. And then, so then you got our age, right? So we talking about younger women. You know, they got time, right? We ain't got no time. I don't have time. However, I do have time to invest in someone that wants to invest in me.
Absolutely. I have patience for that.
I got time for that.
Yes.
I got time. Now, it's one, we do things wrong. We need to be dating more people, dating more than one person. I did not take my own advice, but when I'm telling you, right, because you haven't found someone that has stated claim to you and say, I want to get to know you and I want to be in your life and I want to be intentional with you. Until a man says, hey, I want to be intentional with you. I want to build with you. I want to be with you, right? This is who you are, who I want.
Yes.
You date
and not play games because you could tell, like,
because they words are line up with their actions. I'm gonna say
you want to be like I had one that you played and act like you wanted us to be in a relationship, but in reality, you wanted me to be in a relationship, but you did not want a relationship. And I'm not dumb, you know.
Right.
Your conversation is contradicting in a certain way. Yeah. You're not gonna tell me you want to be with me, but then be like, yeah, we finna figure that we gonna do. No, don't act like we in something that we not. Let's be frank with it. It is what it is. If this is temporary, say like some men, they wonder why certain men, what they will call a dog, getting more or have more interaction with women because half of them are more honest. Girl, I ain't nothing. I ain't.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't shit.
Like the broken and restored. I can't cuss on them. Okay, but you know what I'm saying? They'll say that I ain't nothing, man. I'm just having a good time, man. I'm just woo. And then you deal with that if that's what you want to deal with. Right. But the playing games, man, I'm too grown for that. Like I can be safe by myself than to deal with somebody that ain't honest. Like, nah, ain't nobody doing that.
So I met a dude a while back, probably about 8 years ago, right? And he asked me to go with him, be his woman. That's me, right? Mm-hmm. And then so I'm thinking we go together. We together.
Go ahead.
R. Kelly came in concert back then. And I didn't go to the concert with him. And he told me he wasn't going. At first he was like, yeah, we can go. And he was like, I'm not going. I was like, okay, cool. So of course, something happened with the kids, and then he came after the concert was over with. Of course, I didn't know that, right? This is my boyfriend. This is my man, all right? My whole entire man. I love you, this and that, all this stuff. Then turned around and was like, I love you, but I'm with somebody else. Blacked out for a minute. I love you.
Yeah,
I'm with somebody. It's okay. I'm with somebody, right? He was with a whole nother person. I love you. What he did was he knew I was a good woman, but he knew that I was gonna date other people until he stated claim on me. So what he did was say, hey, I want to be with you. I'm your man. But nothing in his actions lined up to being my man. Oh, yeah.
Single syndrome.
Okay. So
Andre, what's going on?
Old boy was dating somebody else in a whole full-blown relationship with somebody else. A whole we going together a whole year. This man got a whole why? Because I was a church girl. I was at home sleep at 10 o'clock at night, whatever, right?
Yeah.
He out in the club with his woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So men are not good at saying one thing and their actions line up. If the man
Yeah.
love you, you gonna see it. If the
Correct.
man say he love you and he don't see it, it's something else going on.
Mm-mm.
Because when men love you, they
Yeah.
you
Yes.
know that
Absolutely.
man
Without
love
a
you.
doubt.
You know that
Without
man
a
love you.
doubt. Yeah. Yeah.
Without a doubt. And that's the same with
Absolutely.
a woman. When a woman is into you, there's no ambiguity. And when you have ambiguity in a relationship and you like, well, I don't know. I don't know if he really like me. Well, guess what? He don't.
He don't.
He don't.
And he don't.
Either that or he entertaining you and splitting his time between you and a
Yep.
whole bunch of other people
Yep.
because there's no way. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we have to look at things from a different perspective. Men are always, I'm single till I'm married.
And
Because
I truly, real talk, Apostle's dad said that. He mentioned that. And I agree. Because they will sit there and deal with you, talk to you, right? But as soon as somebody come in, they gone. And now they married to that person. Now they made a true commitment. And that goes vice versa with females to men too as well. And I do believe that unless we solidify this for real, and we in a committed relationship for real, at any point, somebody can come and take your attention away.
check this
That
out.
girlfriend, boyfriend,
I think it's two brothers on here right now. I'm gonna ask them something. Men like women that ain't scared to lose them. It's a challenge. As soon as they know, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna live. Guess what? I'm gonna live if you gone. So go on and go, because you're gonna be mad because I'm gonna live.
And live
because
happy.
As long as they know, oh my God, you're my bread. Oh my, you're my everything. Oh, I just die. I can't breathe. They be like, yeah, I got her. But as long as they feel like, you know what, I don't know if I could act up because she really don't, you know what I'm saying? She don't care. Right. It's not shit. They know that they know that who they can get away with that stuff with. And Apostle said something that was true too. He said, because low key, men really like women that tell them what to do a little bit. We like
okay, so let's talk about that, because you get it's so much conflicting information. That's why I love sometimes I post stuff on my page and I say men only. Women, shut up and listen. God,
please, Lord.
I don't even cuss, but I want to cuss. Shut up and listen to what the men want, because we don't know. We don't know what they want. I'm like this. I'm raised 3 boys on my own. I want to make sure I'm feminine, soft. I'm soft and fluffy. Okay, listen. I just want to make sure I'm feminine. I'm soft. I'm agreeable. I'm not combative. I'm easygoing. And then you would think you can walk over me? Wait a minute, hold on. For one, I'm a Gemini and I'm from Chicago. Like, please don't mistake it. Don't mistake this smile, right? You want the smile instead of the other side, right? So it's weird. It's like, how, like really, I want to be soft with you. I want to be feminine with you, but you don't want that with. But then if I come aggressive, if I come with this masculinity type of atmosphere, or like, ooze that, then that's like, it's what the hell do you want?
Wait a minute. Let me correct you on something. Being bossy or being setting boundaries does not mean that you have to be masculine, right? So when Jermaine and I first met each other, he did something I ain't like. He pissed me off, right? And he did something I didn't like. And I told him in a way that was feminine, but I meant business. Because what you're not finna do is waste my time.
Correct.
And I said something to him like, okay, if you call yourself liking me, this can never happen again. I'm not having it. I don't know what you used to doing, but this don't happen over here. Okay. So that needs to be corrected. And we move on. And how was your day? Did you have a good night? Da 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 da. He said, huh? I said,
clean.
Yeah. Because I didn't cuss at him. I didn't, I just said, this that you did today can never happen again.
Yeah.
Because that's not how I move.
Stand on it.
I stand on what I said.
Yeah.
So this is what you cannot do. right? I don't care what you do, but this is what you've done before. I don't know, and I don't care. This is what happens over here.
Correct.
He like, did she just? Who I'm in love? Okay, what? What? And
Yes,
I was feminine.
Yeah.
I was matter of fact, and I meant what I said.
Yeah.
And that ain't happened never again, ever.
And you gotta make them boundaries, those healthy boundaries, because sometimes a male that is not used to a woman saying it like that and just standing on it, be like, wait a minute, you gonna change your mind? Like, no, nigga, no, I'm not changing my mind. I said what I said. And so you're absolutely correct in that. It's a way that we can still present ourselves as a lady
and be feminine and then respect that. And watch this. I have come to people like that, right? And I have said, hey, I didn't appreciate blah, blah, blah. And they will defend what they did to me that I just told them hurt my feelings. Yeah. And my response to him was, this particular person that's in my head, I said, okay, so this stops here, right? So you can't be my friend because you don't respect my feelings. Yeah. This stops here. We're not doing this. So hope you find what you're looking for, right? He like, wait. No, I gave you the opportunity to say, I apologize. You know, I'm sorry that I made you feel that way. And we can talk about why I felt that way. Mm-hmm. You go into defending yourself. Mm-hmm. And I told you what you said was disrespectful. And it was.
No acknowledgement, no nothing.
No, I didn't, well, you, and then gonna put it on me. I'm like, no, I don't do that. I take
I didn't mean to cut you off, but let's talk about what V just talked about, because that's a clear thing right there. So a few things we're going to talk about is red flags and trauma, right?
Right. All right.
Because one thing I told you, I'm like, everything that is that's your trauma is not a red flag. Sometimes it's just you have to be aware that I have experienced this before and I need to heal from this. It doesn't mean that it's occurring with that current person. I'm going to say it again. So every time trigger, that is the word. Every time triggers are not always red flags. Okay. Triggers are not always red flags. That just means that there is something in your past that you have experienced similar to what you're dealing with right now, and you need to go heal from that.
For real.
Okay? You need to make sure you have healthy boundaries, but you need to go heal from that because it's not necessarily what you're looking at, right? So let's talk about what V said, because she said she knew she was supposed to walk away, but stayed. I saw red flags. Once again, everybody's red flags is not the same. Your red flag, Anjanette, is not my red flag. So don't allow people to tell you what is necessarily a red flag. And Sarah, your red flag for you. What you will deal with is for you. It's two different entities, right? So I was talking to someone and I was like, now this is a red flag for me. Raise it up one time. Now I should have walked away then, but I like this certain things. See, we don't talk about this, V, because that was great. We will like, I like how you talk to me. Right. I like how you show me attention.
Right.
Ain't nobody showing me attention, so I'm gonna talk to you because you show me attention.
Right.
It could be the littlest thing, his shoulders, right? The way he swag or whatever that may be. That I like that thing, so I'm gonna disregard anything else. I don't even see anything else. I'm just gonna focus on this one thing that I like, right? So then the next time that same thing happened, I feel like I'm preaching, another red flag. It was the second time. I should have ended there. I knew I should. I knew this wasn't really gonna go nowhere. But once again, you're the only one I'm communicating with. We gotta be mindful of that, because the more you love you, the more you will be like, nah, bro, this ain't it. And I'm willing to hold out just a little bit longer because I'm coming. But we be so getting wrapped up into, dang, I'm getting some attention, man. I feel like a woman a little bit. You say I'm cute, right? That we'll keep on pouring out. And you got to be careful, because you begin to pour out your personal to somebody that should not be privy to that information. So you gotta be watch out because it's like a boomerang. It's gonna come back. It's gonna hit you one day. But that's a whole nother thing, right? But the third strike, I said, listen, I gotta cut me off from this. Oh, I said something.
That's good. That's
I had
good.
to cut him off from me. I had to cut me off because me was not strong enough to handle this relationship, this communication, this connection. I wasn't ready. I was not strong enough to deal with this, with the red flags that I saw. I'm not equipped for this. So I got to cut me off because me like the attention. Me like the main conversation. Me like to feel like a woman and all this other stuff. So I got to cut me off.
Right.
That's deep right there.
So here's the thing about walking away and making it work. I get it. I get hanging in there, right? But coming from a toxic relationship and being in a healthy, productive relationship that's not perfect, but healthy in nature, what you make work is something that is not making you sad every other week. You make it work because these things that are happening are few and far in between, right? You're not sad every week, right? You're not arguing every other week. You don't know when the next argument is going to happen. This toxic relationship, we can't fix toxic. There's a lot of hurt there. There's a lot of trauma there. Man, when I got with Jermaine triggers the hell out of me. Oh my God. Give it like, turn on the light. Hi, here's some hurt. Hi, uncover this, snatch this up. I'm like,
and I'm like, that is just a trigger. It is
like,
not.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't deal with this.
Leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
I told you, man.
We hate
why don't you just leave me alone?
Just leave me alone, y'all. That's what she said to her man. Why? Because he was triggering. But once again, triggers are not red flags.
It was triggering me. It was stuff in me that we knew. Jermaine and I decided that we were going to help each other heal. We decided that in the beginning. We were both hurting. We both had some issues. And our demons weren't dancing. We were both at a place where we wanted to help each other. We weren't enabling each other. We were holding each other accountable. And there were times that I was just be like, why don't you just leave me alone? And he's like, no, baby, I'm not going to leave you alone. Like, oh my God. But you have to realize that you're
really.
Healing is the key. So I'm like, when he would trigger me and turn on my little light switch, he just go in the dark room and just turn on the like just turn the lights on. And so I'm like, I feel exposed, I feel vulnerable, I feel all these different things, and then I'm like, I feel this way, and I'm mad. Ooh, y'all be mad. And then I have to call my friend, I have to call Neil because I be mad. And then she's like, you're triggered. But then it's like, where did you get that from? And I used to always be like, when Melvin did this.
Yep. You already know what the root is. Ain't got nothing to do with who you with. You go back to
nothing to do with him. And then he like, I ain't even got like they ain't even like nothing. I didn't even know. I didn't even know it was like that. My bad. Like, I didn't even when we decided, and then like ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you do want to help each other heal. Everybody is not here to hurt you, right? And that's what I had to learn is that, everyone doesn't come into your life to hurt you. Some people do come to help you heal. And then like, and then the trick of it is, do you get to keep them, right? Do I get to keep him now that he's helped me heal? Or, do you got my heart out the mud or whatever? Do I get to keep him?
So let's go back though for a moment because you're saying it, but I want to put emphasis on it. Those triggers, once again, are not red flags, right? That means that something happened you need to go heal from, right? So what Anjanette learned was that in this process, there was healing happening. But he was strong enough to walk through her healing as well as she was strong enough to walk through his. See, that's when you flowing with somebody.
Right.
Because it ain't perfect. Hello? It wasn't perfect, but I'm healing and you healing. Because when you have triggers, that means that you need to go heal from some things.
Right.
And then and then in the relationship, I'm pretty sure you thought you was healed from some things, but you didn't realize how much you need to still be healed from until the trigger happens.
Period. And that's this is good. And here's the thing: when you have triggers, I'm very introspective. So when I got triggered, I went right back and found out where that came from, and dealt with it. And had to tell myself, he is not him. He is not him. You got to give him his own lane.
Woo!
Woo. Here, I had to give.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me pause for a second because I want to let y'all know it ain't just relationships. Every time I have to go back to Chicago,
come on, it's location.
Knows, I'm crying. I'm emotional. I'm crying on my kids. I'm just going through this emotional roller coaster. All of these traumas that I have experienced in Chicago 10, 20, 30, 40, not that many years ago, but
right. But still,
it's a trigger for me. Now, once I cry it out and pout and go through all this emotional trauma stuff, then I'm like, okay, I can go, right? But I'm like, dang, I need to heal from old stuff, the old people.
Old stuff.
Man, so it's not just the beginning of a thing, but you gotta end it too. So we got to be mindful that triggers can be in a lot of different things. It could be you don't want to take a trip because the last time you took a trip, it didn't work well with the people you was around. It was acting funny and blah, 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 blah. And now you hate trips because now you already got, it could be a lot of things. Going shopping. Every time I go shopping, they never have my size, but they got every other size but my size. So I hate going shopping, right? It's all these things that we have to unpack.
Right.
To heal.
And so during the time of healing, I'm going to say this. Those of you that are single on here and that are, going through your phase, please. What you say?
I'm single. I was just raising my
Those of you that's single, she's single. She ain't letting everybody know she's single. Please do not take your healing for granted. Please take this time to get to know yourself, to love on yourself, to set the proper boundaries, to practice self-compassion, love on you. Because at the end of the day, what happens is we break up, go find somebody else, right, to do the same thing that this person did, trying to find attention. Listen, I'm the queen of the black book, okay? I can go get it anytime I pick up this phone.
Man.
Hey.
Don't make me make a phone call.
What you doing?
Don't let me make a phone call.
It's too easy, right? For me to get attention. That's my thing. So when I'm rejected or when I feel abandoned, I want to go sleep with somebody.
Come on, talk about it.
It's real talk, right? So I want to go sleep with somebody. And I have people that will sleep with me, whether they got a woman, a wife, or whatever, whether they not, years, whatever, it don't matter. I ain't gonna say nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing. And I got people that's single that'll sleep with me. It is what it is, right? And it's hush.
Yeah.
Right? Here's the thing though. Do I want them? And you get to the place where you
love
yourself so much? I don't want that random dude touching on me and I don't know where he been and all that stuff. But when you are hurting and you operating in low vibrational energy, you gonna be like, oh, so-and-so talking to me and this and that. You low hanging fruit. Anybody can talk to you. Anybody can give you some attention and you ready to bust it wide open. No. Like when you love yourself, you are selective of who you let touch you, who you let in your inner space because you work real hard for you. And that's where it comes when you say, don't throw your pearl to the swine. How do you know it's a pearl? Because it has value now. Now you value you, right? So now I'm not going to give my pearl to the swine. I'm not going to just let anybody lay up with me, anybody get my energy, anybody do. Now you got to earn this thing. Because at the end of the day, like you you're entering me. I'm not entering you. I'm the recipient. I'm going to receive all his energy, all his everything. I'm going to receive all of that. And what's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to me? If he has anxiety and depression, I'm going to get depressed.
Real talk.
I'm going to carry everything he carries. So what then I need to do? Healing is important. Healing is the main thing when you single. When y'all are single and you are pouring into yourself, I'm telling y'all, when you get to another relationship, you gonna be like, look, let me tell you something, homeboy. You got one time to do X, Y, and Z. You know why? Because you've been with yourself long enough to know I am good alone until I find somebody that's gonna value my pearl. Sarah, value your pearl. What your partner feels, you feel right back. Exactly, Sarah. Absolutely. And so and then choose your partner wisely, because if you don't, you're gonna get everything that they got.
Yeah.
You're gonna get everything that they got. And then you've been wondering why you walk around here crazy. Because you didn't took in something that you have no business taking
in. They gonna like, see, you changed. No, I'm just you.
No, I'm acting like you.
Yeah.
I'm acting like you, sir. And so we done went all around, but I really think this is a good conversation.
Oh yeah, this is definitely good.
Overall, because when we are looking for a mate, y'all need to take out he tall, dark skin, light skin, whether he been married or not. I don't think that speaks to anything. And I think you need to start looking for core values. Is he family oriented?
Yes. Does
he practice lying? Or like my baby say, stretching the truth.
Yeah.
Is he a cheater? Right? Is
trustworthy?
Is he trustworthy? Does he love his mama? Do he love his mama? Do he love his mama? I will tell you something. If he don't love his mama, or there's not some woman in his life, his grandma, his ain't somebody that he love, he ain't gonna never love you. I don't care what you do. You can stand on one head, with your leg up and jump off and land down on one leg. He still ain't gonna love you. You ain't gonna be enough. Because the woman that you're supposed to love him did not love him. You got to have these certain core values. What are your core values? What will compliment you? I told Jermaine, I said, okay, look, I'm messy. Okay. I'm not domesticated. All right. Let everybody know. You're not gonna come to my house and roaches and rats, okay? But I'm not one to clean up every day. Everything's tidy. It don't happen. Okay. It don't happen. If I turn this around right now and stuff on my bed, it don't happen. Not all the time. So I was honest with him, because if your core value is that you want a woman that come home from work and clean her whole house up, and I ain't knocking nobody to do it. If you do it, God bless you. But and clean their whole house up and he ain't never gonna lift a finger, I'm not the woman for you. Go find that, because that's gonna drive me crazy, because I don't want to wash dishes. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't like dishes in my sink. I don't like dishes in my sink, but I don't want to wash dishes. I don't. I promise you I don't. Right. So I was honest about that. And then, but why? Because I have been able to be by myself with all the ins and outs of this last relationship. I was able to say, what does Nikki want? What does Anjanette want? What do I want for the rest of my life? What are the qualities that I want in a man? Right. So then I can go and look and say, yeah, I don't like that. And then those are those things. What's your non-negotiable? For a long time, I didn't know my non-negotiables. My non-negotiable is if you beat women, you hit women, I can't fool with you.
It was negotiable. My non-negotiable
was negotiable. Now it's not. But I didn't even know what my non-negotiable was last year, 2 years ago. I didn't even know. I didn't know what was acceptable and what wasn't. Because I had to work so hard on getting my boundaries together. So I'm just saying that, I can piggyback off of that. But for me, I would say if y'all are looking for a mate, the one thing you want to look for is the core value. That means you're gonna go outside of your type. Miss, I don't date nobody that ain't 6 feet and taller. You gonna miss out. I'm telling you, because you get one of them
Right.
5'9", size 10 shoe. He gonna
Man,
bless.
listen.
Hey,
Listen.
he gonna bless your soul. I promise you, girl. Oh Lord, get you one of them. Get you one of them. He gonna bless your soul.
Yes, this is definitely great. I hope we answered a lot of questions for you guys. This was so we
This
definitely got to do this
was
again.
fun. We always have fun at Anjanette Speaks, though.
I know.
Listen, y'all, look for us. My life is together. Couple of things, and I'm gonna let you do for your business. We looking at June, end of June, beginning first week of July. My first on my own book is coming out through More Publishing. It is called Worthy Expressions. And we are talking about some of these very things. It is 15 affirmations that you can use over a 2-week or a month period. You'll be able to journal. You'll be able to really be introspective. And the hope is after you leave, you come out of this, you're a better woman, right? And you're better equipped, or a man, because I didn't make it just geared to women. So that you can love on you. It's a personal thing, right? It's a personal book. So it's not nothing you don't want to have it, out with people, because you're going to be writing out your ideas and your real feelings, and you're going to be very introspective. The book is coming out now. Broken and Restored is my ministry, and it is here, baby. We have Broken and Restored Saturday. We have it Saturdays on the Escape Church page. So I will put that in the link somewhere. Let me see if I can just go follow the Escape Church. Let me just do a banner real quick. So it's the Escape Church, and it is in it's based out of Louisiana, Shreveport,
Louisiana.
It's
but it's virtual, so
and we are virtual. We're virtual every day at 7 a.m. right, Monday through Friday. We are praying, prophesying, preaching, healing is going forth, y'all. You do not want to miss that. Okay, you do not want to miss that. The next thing is on Saturdays. On Saturdays, we have Broken and Restored, where we come out and we do this and we talk about things that are concerning the community of the kingdom, right? The hurt, the pain, the heartbreak, all that. We address all of that. And then look for Broken and Restored coming virtual, baby. We doing a women's conference. I want to do it for my birthday. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We're going to do a women's conference. I'm going to be teaching some principles. The Anjanette Wilson effect, which I have created an acronym for that I will be teaching, along with some other ideas about how to get to a place of healing. And then Jania Moore has some things that she does, and we want to let you know about that as well. Come on, Five.
Awesome. But I just want to listen. Y'all give a round of applause for Anjanette Speaks and coming out with her first official, right? You have been an author before, but this is her own project, and it's going to be great. It's going to be big. So look out for Broken and Restored and Anjanette Speaks. If y'all are not tuned into this page, y'all got to tune into the page, because she's always doing something. She is very raw and original and just transparent. And so you need that. We need that. We can't be super staged. We can't just have a regular conversation. So, but I do have the more I have several things going on. I'm building my agency, a life insurance. So if you would like to be an agent, you can definitely hit me up, okay? Because I am hiring and building my agency. And I'm also doing publishing as well, more publishing company. I'm sorry. And so if you decide that you're thinking about writing a book, you need a writing coach to get some ideas. If you have a business and you just need strategy, you just need to talk it out with somebody so they can help you strategize how to start. I'm doing that as well. I'm an awesome strategist, real talk. So you definitely want to key into me, tag me, inbox me however you want to do that on the Jania Moore page, or even Save Those Success. So I'm just so excited to be here. But if you have some business going on, you definitely want me to call it. Execute Planner. That is my book. You can order that on Amazon. I have several things on Amazon as well. So yes, that is my project.
Right. So look, yeah, because I support my friends. This is the Execute Planner. For those of you, God. Thank you, Jermaine. For those of you that are looking to do projects and that have ideas, right? Mm-hmm. But you don't know where to start, right? You just have these ideas bouncing around in your mind, and you're like, dang, I wish I could get a piece of paper and write it down. You don't have to get a piece of paper. We're going to get the Execute Planner. It's a vision strategy planner, right? And it's by Moore Publishing. Look at that. Moore Publishing Company right there. They're going to do my book. Moore Publishing is going to promote my book. And listen, we're going to get distribution. And sister is going, I'm speaking it as a prophet of God. I'm going to be in Barnes & Noble. Y'all going to get my book out of Barnes & Noble. Now listen, it's like year goals in here, which is mine is filled out. Weekly execution is not filled out. And then notes. And then you can throw this in your backpack. And you got weekly, August, all the way through the whole year, right? You get this book. It was $10. How much was it?
Yeah, maybe about $5 or $6. It's not even that much.
$6. This is nothing.
Listen, yes.
In your future.
Yes. So go to Amazon, put my name in. Yeah.
Yeah, put Jania Moore in, Sarah, and it's cheap. I think I want to say it was like $8-9. But it's been great, right? And it's really simply written. But Moore Publishing is a real live book company. There's another book I have around here somewhere. But get this, okay? So that was my plug. That was my plug.
Yes. Thank you so much for plugging that. I need to start doing that more as I do it. But I'm so excited about working with you, your project to publish this book. Just was editing earlier today. I'm excited. Whoever wants to publish that book, I'm here. Listen, I say this and we'll let y'all go. You will have 100% of your royalties and your rights to your books. Okay. I'm not that publishing company. I'm going to be the source for you to help you push and birth your project out. It is not mine. I'm going to celebrate you in the birthing process, but it is absolutely yours. I will not own your rights to your book. Okay. I just require a fee to help you publish it. Amen. But that's it. That's it. And you won't find that pretty much nowhere. They want your rights and credit and all this other stuff. No, it will be 100% your project. I'm just going to help you birth it out. That's it. But hey, till we meet again, y'all. Woo, 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 woo. Anjanette Speaks.
This has been another, listen, y'all. Listen, Linda. Look for listen, Linda. Broken and Restored. Jermaine reminded me. Broken and Restored is actually going to do a podcast as well. So we will be jumping on graphics and all. We working on it. So you'll see me on one end, Anjanette Speaks, and another end, Broken and Restored. We're gonna do something.
Yeah.
It's y'all gonna see enough of me. Y'all gonna be like, I'm sick of her and her healing. I'm sick of her. But guess what? We're gonna be healed. Y'all gonna be healed. Y'all gonna be in love, and y'all gonna be right. And y'all gonna have y'all business
and happy. So the next time we do this, maybe next month, we need to just focus on healing.
Right.
And all the things attached to that. I think that's the subject. Unless we do a part 2 to this one, but we'll do it in a way where we're talking about it.
All of May, we're gonna talk about healing. Mental, emotional abuse, narcissistic personality disorder, dealing with
all that.
All that. Listen, it has been a great night. Thank you for listening to Anjanette Speaks. We come on every Sunday at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. We appreciate you hanging with us today. Remember, this is Anjanette Speaks, the real, the raw, and the inspiring. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell somebody to meet you right here on Sunday night at 8 o'clock. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all already ate. Y'all come on and join me. Come talk to me. Y'all have an amazing night.
Bye.